Hey guys, an intro in advance of when I need it, because otherwise I shall forget. This video will go up as and when, I'm not sure. It's an interest video, slightly copying Adam Booth's odd excursions here and there. I did a bike ride nearly a year ago, showing some of my area, but I live 13 miles from Bedford town, which is in Bedford County. And it's a pretty place. I was over there on a sunny day, which was quite rare recently, and took some footage here and there, basically just to give a flavour of the place. It's got a lot of interest, some nice old buildings, plenty of character, and that basically is it. Just a selection of pictures, plus probably a little bit from my new dash cam, which seemed to be working, so I might introduce some shots from that and see what I can make of it. Alright, hope you find it of interest. No machining, no chips. Well, I had a packet of them in the truck, but that was all. Here we go. See you later. Whoa, hey guys. Another of these uncharacteristic super warm days. Was it February 20th. I'm just off into town, got one or two things to get, and I'll take a bit of video of some of Bedford town just whilst I get the opportunity. So I'll catch you a bit later. Well, this is Wolfsburg, which is sort of on the outskirts of Bedford. Fairly small place. So I'm going to check out up here. My wife's starting a new job in a week or two, and I haven't seen the place yet. It's supposed to be up the back here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's turn around. This is the Horn of Plenty farm to table restaurant, and my wife should be working there soon, which will make a hell of a change from what she was doing before. So now we're getting closer to coming into Bedford. On the right here is the Bedford Fairground, which is a 5/8 mile racetrack, and there's some very good events in the summer. Just going under I-99. And this is more or less the bottom of town, you could say. Here's a nice old style gas station. Been here forever. Now I'm going to try and head out and show you somewhere that's really very pretty. That cliff on the right was all blasted away to get a new road through. Quite impressive. that. Incredible. Here we are, Bedford Springs. Very impressive building. The interesting thing is that this, going back about 15 years maybe, the whole place was an absolute wreck. It was all decayed and falling apart. And then they spent millions redoing it. Beautiful place. You can come and stay here if you've got enough money. Right, let's move on to town. Now there you might see all the drill holes. I wish I'd been here when they were blasting. There are probably two main streets in Bedford. There's Pitt Street and Penn Street. And there's a lot more behind the scenes, of course. So I'll just take a little tour. This is Penn Street. We'll go down here. One or two very pretty churches. Straight ahead, if we took that, it would take us down to Route 30, Lincoln Highway, which would go south. So I'm going to cut through here into Pitt Street. And this is East Pitt Street here. Quite nice old properties. Go back quite a long way. After this red light, well actually there are two places. On the right here, this building was nearly destroyed by fire a few years ago, and that's been redone. Further along on the left, another place that had a bad fire. It's called Founders Crossing. Interesting building. And they did a pretty good job of repairing it. Downstairs is antiques, and upstairs I forget now. But there's a lot of character, A lot of small shops, some of which are surviving, some don't do quite so well. Oh, I must take you down to the fort. This is West Pitt Street now. I'll take you down to Bedford Fort, that's worth a look. This is the Juniata River. Let's pull in here for a minute. Let's see if we can read that. It's been renovated a bit in the past few years. Just a very interesting old building. And that overlooks the Juniata River. Leaving Fort Bedford, the river, come back to West Pitt Street. Now we'll just come back to Penn Street from the other end. Now you get a better view of this church, which is probably the biggest one in Bedford. And then on the right here is the courthouse. And a large post office there, which is another very old building. I'm going to turn around so you can see the courthouse better. So there's the courthouse. Let's try and get it on the other camera. Bit more history information there. So there's the courthouse close up. It's all been rebuilt actually round the back, so this front entrance isn't used anymore. Another view of the post office there. I hope the wind noise isn't too bad. We've got some nice memorials here. Korean War Memorial. World War II Memorial. Superb sculpture. Very nicely done. Another very fine memorial here. This area is basically known as Bedford Square. Very nice. Well, I guess we're still recording. Just walked about with the other camera. That basically is most of Bedford, at least the most recognisable parts. There's actually quite a lot more to it, but that gives you a flavour of the place. I may take some more footage in the spring or summer when the character of the place changes quite a bit.